Oh, hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory on FC25. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday. Happy Rivals Rewards Day to those that celebrate. Have you managed to get all your wins for this week? I'm curious to know. We're going to finish off last week's for the week that we're trying to get rewards for tomorrow's episode. I need to just finish off the wins for them today. But don't worry, I'm not going to bore you all episode with some gameplay. I'm actually going to start with an icon player pick. Sounds fun, right? Then we'll get the rivals games out of the way. Then we're going to go on an 82 times 20 grind. So every single bit of that sounds fun to me. So I do hope you enjoy. If you do, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, follow me on socials. Bosh, basically. You'll all be pleased to know that I am obviously feeling a lot better, starting to sound better as well. I actually managed to see a doctor and I do have a chest infection, so I'm finally on antibiotics. So that should hopefully clear up stuff, which then makes me cough, which then makes my throat even sorer, makes the videos harder to do. So hopefully Lasty's fully on the mend. Give it a couple of days and I should be back to like proper normal. But even from taking just a few of those antibiotics, like I feel like I'm coughing less and sounding better. So dub. Anyway, let's get on with an 88 plus mixed icon player pick. Come on, we've had Ronaldinho and Eric Cantona from the last two of these we've opened. Van Persie, all right, not such a dub. Van Nistelrooy, less of a dub. And Desai is actually all right. It's not bad because, well, both him and Van Persie could go into the, if I did that SBC that gives you the Evo, I could then actually upgrade Desai to a 90 with like 86 pace. Potential that I should probably do that, you know. Should I do that? I actually have a little... perhaps I'll complete the SBC and see which base icons I've got, because he might not even be the best one in my club that I could do. But yeah, I should definitely get on that. It's just for the best, really, isn't it? To upgrade where you can with evolutions. So... into the rivals gameplay now. I needed a few more wins, and I'll show you a few of those wins. I can't remember quite what I cut out. Hopefully just all of the losses, but there might have been a win or two there that I accidentally cut out as well. Just because I know that like seeing the gameplay side of things is not the most enjoyable, but I don't mind a little sort of a little bit of it, sprinkling it into the videos here and there, and you know, it's always nice to basically just watch my Lauren James, my Wes Burns, my Ronaldinho all just running at it, scoring some worldy goals. So yeah, that is absolutely lovely. So I ended up completing the evolution for Nathan Broadhead, who now looks really, really good. We boosted the passing and dribbling on this card like a lot. So that goes with his already great pace and shooting. And we've now got a beast of a card, 5-star skill Nathan Broadhead, who just genuinely is one of the best footballers in the world, I have to say. The guy is just brilliant with a football at his feet. I love the man. Anyway, on from my... my love of Nathan Broadhead to moving back on into the next game. And I think I switched it out, so... I started working on another Evo. I basically, before it expired, I put that numero FUT Evo. It was free. You could get a +2 on one of your numero FUT players. I put 8 Nori through it. Not a massive fan of 8 Noris anymore since we played Wolves. But I still think he's probably the best one that I had in my club to put in that. So I have done, and we'll either complete that today or tomorrow. Basically, I just needed to play a few games. With that in my club, with that in my squad, and we'll get a slightly upgraded card, which will probably just end up being better fodder in the long run. But as I was playing the game anyway, I thought, oh, I might as well do an Evo. We've also got an Amari Hutchinson Evo to do. We'll get onto that later in this episode, though. But I saved a penalty from my opponent here. We were at 2-2. I saved a pen and literally went straight down the other end and scored. Now that right there is a misery compiler for my opponent there. And we actually end up scoring another goal here. Trivella alert from Ronaldinho. Makes it 4-2, makes my opponent quit, and gets me potentially the final win that I needed. Yeah, it was. So I managed to stay in Div 2, and that's brilliant news. So we'll get the best rewards I've had this season for you in tomorrow's episode, and then we'll also carry on with the grind and see actually what the new season's Rivals rewards is all about, see what division we get placed in, and see what rewards we can expect on a weekly basis from that. So on the same day, I managed to complete finish the daily login stuff and the daily games played stuff. So that's really cool. We get the 83 times 10 and the 86 times 3 for both of those, which is obviously useful and helpful to the club. I keep rinsing the club of its fodder by doing icon player picks, and then obviously like the daily 83 times 10s and stuff had been costing me over the last few days, especially when I needed to get like informs into the club. So I was doing like the team of the week SBC and stuff as well. I was starting to dwindle on some of the gold fodder, so adding some of that in from these reward packs is obviously very nice. And then there is kind of a nice unlimited grind method at the moment with the 82 times 20. We need to prioritize and focus on that, and I do have some of that in this episode right here. We'll have some in tomorrow's episode, I'm sure, actually for the next few days, just before Team of the Year ends up finishing, or tomorrow night, whenever it is. I can't quite remember if we get it until the Friday night or if it goes through to the next week. I can't remember. But essentially, I need to be prioritizing that. Now, me getting my Rivals rewards will really help with that, because it will add some stuff into the club, which will be like a base so I can get multiple 82 times 20s at once. I'm currently at the point where I can do one, and then I have to go and get another inform from the SBC, and then I can just about do another, and then repeat that process. So, obviously, we want to see blue in these, right? I want to see either a Team of the Year, HM, Honourable Mention, or a regular Team of the Year, which could be a Team of the Year or an icon. That's kind of the dream. But if failing that, I want to see like a double walkout with golds, and also an inform, at least one inform in the pack. That's kind of like what I really do want to see. So Amari's going to fit into this new Evo that gives Finesse Shot Plus. We've been waiting on a decent Evo to put Amari into, and he's like my highest rated Ipswich player that doesn't have a Playstyle Plus. So that's a really good one, because he's left-footed out on the right-hand side as well. So cutting in on the finesse is just is going to be brilliant for him. The only thing his card will lack is like insane pace. So we will need to try and boost that again in the long run. I'm sure there'll be an Evo at some point that will let me do that. So yeah, anyway, back to the 82 times 20s. The fact that they gave us these like unlimited repeatable is brilliant, and I have to say props to EA for that. It allows us to have this like fun repeatable grind for the end of Team of the Year. Now, obviously, it doesn't guarantee you a Team of the Year. I've had mates that have opened 60 to 80 of them and still haven't packed one. It is gonna, the more you do, the more you're giving yourself a chance. I would prioritize these and the whole normal daily grind over any gameplay at the moment until Team of the Year ends. Like, I think that's what I'm going to prioritize. So yeah, I mean, my goal is to see blue with this. If not, I want to see informs and walkouts. That is like what I've just said a minute ago. I'm going to have a little sip of drink. I mean, Patry and Lautaro in one pack there is actually really quite nice. Nice high-rated double walkout. So essentially, with the fodder that we get from this, we nearly have enough to complete one again. We need to get an inform. But also what you do get is the 2 tradable packs for completing each segment, which is going to boost your coin balance up, or give you an opportunity to pack something else that is even tradable. That could boost your coin balance up quite a lot. And there's a lot of discard-worthy things, you know, chem styles and manager leagues and stadiums and stuff that you can get coins for just by discarding it. So that will slowly bring your coin balance up as well. We are actually going to get a blue in today's episode. I think it's going to be the very last pack, so it's about a minute away. Less than, you could even perhaps... oh, the cough is nearly gone. It's not fully gone, it's nearly gone. But yeah, anyway, I am going to get a blue, and I found it to be the perfect time to end the episode. I think these packs are goated. 82 times 20s, yeah, the GOAT, we love them. It's not something that we've had this early, unlimited repeatable before. The 82 times 14s were great, of course, and these are just even better. Although, are they as good a value? I don't think they are they? 82 times 14s were actually brilliant for value. They were super cheap. But yeah, this is the final pack before we end up getting a blue. And what blue are we going to get, you might ask? Well, I can tell you it's one that I am very happy with. The pack is going to just about open right now, so let's head on into it. And it is going to be an honourable mention. Okay. A Swiss gold. Okay, so it's not this. It's going to be the walkout behind it. So it's not a proper Team of the Year. It's a Team of the Year honourable mention. But it's one I'm happy with. Because it's only going to go ahead and be Lionel freaking Messi, baby. What? Out of nowhere. Like, I genuinely, I've opened a bunch of 82 times 20s and stuff. Haven't seen blue all week since we got that Lauren James on the first night. And then Messi pops up. Lionel Messi, 93 rated Team of the Year honourable mention, 1.8 million coins. Yeah, all right then. Pretty good. The only thing that I was somewhat disappointed with is that I would have just loved it if he had 5-star skills to go with all of the crazy dribbling and stuff that he's got. It's a double playstyle plus, of course, for Lionel. We have incisive pass plus, which we know is one of the best on the game, and then technical plus. It's Messi, 96 dribbling. I'm sure we're going to be able to utilize that. So who comes out of the team? At the moment, it's going to be Vinny. And what we're going to do is we just plop Ronaldinho out on the left, Messi into that 10, perfect position for him. And then, yeah, I mean, take a look at that. My squad now features a female Team of the Year, actual Team of the Year, you know, Lauren James, an absolute icon of the game, Ronaldinho, one of my favourite players of all time, the actual GOAT, Wes Burns, and Lionel Messi as well. I mean, that is just unbelievable. What a squad. Yeah, I mean, things have gone well for us. If I could maybe just get one proper Team of the Year centre-back or full-back before the end of this promo, I don't think this promo could have gone really any better for me. It's already a 9.5 out of 10. Let's just try and take it to a 10 over the next couple of days. Thank you so much for watching. It does turn out that my voice is starting to go, so I'm glad we've reached the end of the episode. Smash a thumbs up on the video if you have enjoyed. Subscribe as well. Follow me on socials. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy, my friends, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.